Alright, so here we're going to find the sum of the first 18 terms of the geometric sequence. Now here, since they call it geometric sequence, we know there's a common ratio. So we're going to find that common ratio, and we already know what the first term is. Then we're going to put everything in. So again, let's go to write the formula down. And here, once again, you don't have to remember the formula. It is given to you on the final exam, so you don't have to know it off the top of your head. All you have to do is just be able to know how to use it and know when to use it. Okay, so looking at this, we know A1 is right here. Wrong again. So that's A1. And our common ratio, again, we have to find that. So here, our common ratio, we look at it, we go from 2 to -8, from -8 to 32, from 32 to -128. We go from 2 to 8, you know you're multiplying it by 4, so 2 times 4 gives you 8. But since it's a negative, we have to do 2 times -4 gives us -8. We go from 8 to 32, we know we're multiplying by 4. But to go from positive to negative, we have to multiply -8 times -4 to give us 32. So here, again, if you want to divide it, get -4. We're going to divide this again, you get -4. Or you can just look at it. So if you have to divide it out, you can divide it out. If you don't, if you can actually look at it and tell what's going on, then just find the common ratio that way and then put it in. Okay, so we put everything here. You know, n is how much? N is 18. Because that's the 18 terms we're looking for. So n is 18. So we're going to find the sum of all of that. But instead of finding them and adding them up, we're going to go ahead and just put in the formula and be done. So we know n is 18 like we said up here. So S18, that equals A1, which is the number 2, parentheses 1 minus R, which is -4, raised to the n power, which is again 18, all divided by 1 minus a -4. Now, the biggest thing here is what I've been trying to get you guys to do, and some of you guys have been doing it, some of you guys have not. Put this in the calculator exactly as it looks right here. Do the alpha y equals and get that fraction bar. Stop trying to do this whole division thing, because when you do that in here, you're going to get it wrong. You're not going to do it right, you're not going to put parentheses in the right spot, and you're going to get it wrong. So put it in the calculator as it looks just like this. Do alpha y equals and hit enter to get the fraction bar. And put everything in there exactly as you see it up here. Exactly. So with that also, when it comes to this negative here, do not use the subtraction sign, use that white negative sign. So subtraction sign are for these two. For the other two here that we circled, those are the minus signs or the negative signs that's in the white button negative. So put that into the calculator, and you should get an answer of I don't have the answer written down. Let me find that answer really quickly. Put in the calculator just like that. I'm going to get my answer really quick like. So do my alpha y equals, and I go ahead and put the 2 parentheses 1 gray negative, another parenthesis, the white negative, and 4, and close parentheses, do the caret button, do 18, and then again close parentheses for the numerator. Denominator, do 1 minus parentheses -4. I don't think I did that right. Oh no. Let's see. Plus 4. About the same. Alright, so if I put everything in my calculator correctly, and I believe I have, yes I have. Alright, so everybody should get something about like negative 2.74, 0.4877907, and it gives you an E10. Now, whenever you see an E in the calculator like this, a capital E like this, that means you're writing this whole thing out again. It means times 10 to whatever this number is right here. It's times 10 to that number. So in this case, it's times 10 to the 10th power. If that was 12, that would be times 10 to the 12th power. If that was 200, that would be times 10 to the 200th power. So whatever that number in the back is, that's your exponent. That's what E means, exponent, really. Alright, so with this, you had it in science where you actually changed this over in scientific notation. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to change this over to scientific notation. But remember, if it's a positive exponent, that means we're moving everything, moving the decimal over that many times to the right, because it's a positive number. If it's a negative exponent here, that's negative right here, that's negative, that means that it will cause it to go to the left. So here, since it's a positive 10, it means we're going to move this over 10 spots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And any blank spots that we have, what do we put there? A negative. And that's our final answer. That's a huge number. Really huge number. So whenever you do these and you get an E, you have to make sure you know how to change that over. And if this confused you a little bit here, or it confused you, call me over and I'll make sure I'll make sure you put it in the calculator correctly, and then I'll explain it again or show you another way or something different. Because then make sure you know this, because it could pop up on the final exam. You never know. All right, so that's that.